Okay. So, update. Apparently, I'm gonna have to turn down the game volume on this thing here. Hold on 1 second, everybody. The two people watching. Okay. I'll give you all an update. For some odd reason, my Streamlab or something like that, or my console companion BS. Let me give you an update. We got two people in here. I know I said I wasn't, but yep, hello there, Pixels. Apparently, my Streamlabs is designed to be a piece of crap. Or no, not my Streamlabs. My Streamlabs is working just fine. My Xbox console companion app on my phone and laptop decided to be a piece of crap. Morning, Dan. And I am fucking pissed. Apologies for the cursing. And as you can probably tell, I am pissed. So I'm like, morning, Hunter. Morning, Dan. Hello, FB Pixels. But seems like my freaking console, Xbox console companion, wants to be a piece of crap. And yes, I am focusing on teammates. Let's see if we got battles going on. So I'm had to come over to here to freaking stream. So this will be one of a few times where I will be streaming. I had something planned, but apparently Xbox console companions yes, good to have you here, True Galaxy Wolf. But as you can probably tell, my boy, I'm frustrated. I'm pissed that my Xbox console companion, probably for better or worse, my Xbox, but yet somehow this is working just fine. So far, this is working completely fine for some odd reason. But at some point, I'm just expecting that it's with consoles and all that BS and all that crap. But hopefully I might try to figure out a way for now. Good to have you. Oh, Mopar, nice to see you again. Yeah, for some reason my thing isn't. And go on the Twitch on my laptop. Yeah. And go on my laptop, see what the actual number count is. It actually says 2 for some odd reason. Oh well. Then it says 720p. Okay, well, still in working condition. Damn, got a lot of people. Oh, now it's updated. Now it updates to 17. Oh, I got it up on my laptop. Now we got 70 people. Thank you for joining in this backup, as you can tell by the stream title. Temporarily back because I can't stream to YouTube. We're gonna see if we got anything else going on around here. Out of curiosity, True Galaxy Wolf and Kuda, what team is you? And also, welcome to Stints 1 through 6 coverage of TORA Daytona C Lobby. Oh, you're SDR. That should be E. Good old E Molehab. Hi! Oh boy, that's. Ah, okay. Sleepy. Good old Sleepy eyes. There be Sleepy. There be Sleepy. Dodge. Get some people right next to him. See if we can catch down Viper. Who happens, I think, to be a lap ahead. See, this is the kind of perspective you get from me. You get these kind of on-board the car type of perspectives. Some of you might know how I do things. I don't know. I might do some races over there. Provided my friggin' thing works again. Oh, they're teammates. Are they teammates? They look like they're the same cars. Number 68. Catching up to Viper. Viper goes wide a little bit. Yeah, I slept in a little bit, Dan. We slept in a little bit. That and all the problems with frickin' this, and it's pissing me off. White and pink. Oh, which one are you? Which one are you? Are you in the... Is this the one you're talking about, Kuda? Might be the one you're talking about, Kuda. Oh wait, that's the wrong car. Wrong car! Doesn't look pink or purple. Oh, that's Evie to the grass! He goes over to the grass. Eek. Ah! Thanks for detecting that, Nightbot! Yeah, he made a mistake right there. User error. 29 people! We're making up for lost time now! Every dog. Every the Dougster. Let's see how teammate is doing. All I'm trying to get nice and awake right now. Ah. Yes. Here Galaxy. All 29 people for coming in on the backup. Thank you for coming in and making up for lost time. The apologies for the wait. One, I slept late. awake when I have my alarm set up and stuff. Ugh. Shit happens. Stuff happens. Apologies for the cursing. I don't want to try and curse too much today. Yeah! We got, yeah, Dougie, yep. Oh, thank you, Ravenous Rage. Oh, it's HCCR! If I am correct. Ravenous Rage. Welcome, welcome, welcome. There are 25 people now. Again, apologies for the long delay. Shit happened. Insane Leader! I think for now, I think for just today, Insane Leader, yes. I'm trying to... You want to join me? We can just get about how many people we got? 20. There's plenty of space in here. Let's see if we got battles. Got no battles going on right now. We got a close one. BRT Daniel and oh yeah, you're in. Yeah. BRT Daniel. Yeah, RB Viper's catching up. Ground board with Viper here. And number 48. Every time Chevy. If you want to join in, Insane Leader, you're more than welcome to. I'll give you an invite. Provided you're online at the moment, I'll get... Probably not. They're sent. Lock up. Right now, I got my screen, my laptop up, seeing how many we got. 26 people. Thank you all for coming. Let's make up this. Okay, well, pardon for. Thanks for coming in. Fair enough, T-Dog. The one slow at the moment, that is HRT Minimoy 26, and number 488. Les Jardiniers de Maranello team, that team. He's having problems at the moment. True Galaxy Wolf with the follow, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oof. Eek. Screwed up the bus stop. And you hate to see that right now. That's eek. And what y'all want me to? Who do you want me to be on right now? We're having a look at the. Have a look at Aspect because it was bleeding earlier. Look at Aspect. See how he's doing right now. Currently sitting 60s in terms of position, no man's land compared to Senna Offspring. We got some new people I'm not familiar with. We got Offspring, and we got, I don't know if that's, oh wait, no, that's not for position. MC is probably a lap ahead at the moment. They're catching up on DNMD. Will, I believe it. Will. Okay, we'll take a look at Sleepy. Well, why not? Take a look at Sleepy. Oh no! He's slow too! Oh no! He's slow. I mean, maybe probably screwed up the bus stop too. Already is. We're gonna get. Get not Mopar. Insane leader in here. Hi. Well, wait. We left. What's up, dude? Make sure to include your audio.
Audio's included.
All right, cool. Yeah, apologies for all of us. This whole freaking mess of a BS it is.
Well, the most important thing is that you've got something up, even though we've missed a good part of the opening.
Yeah, it was. I knew something like this was gonna happen. It'd been doing good for quite a bit, and then this like literally shit hit the fan pretty much. So I'm like, yeah, I have to pull it up on here. So backup plan pretty much.
All right, so for those of you who, which is pretty much the majority of us who are not able to stick around for the earlier first hour of the stint, I do want to go ahead and give us a quick shout out to FTC Senna. Senna has been nice enough to stream their own POV throughout their run in Sea Lobby thus far today, and credit to them, yes. I've been able to catch some of the stuff that's happened early on. Not much, but a few things of note early on in the event. Senna actually ended up hitting Offspring going through Speedway Turn 2. They were trying to both navigate around the GT car, and in the process, they were about 3 wide. The prototypes in this lobby seemed to be running extremely low down for setups. There wasn't a whole lot of stability, and ended up leading to Offspring getting squeezed into the outside wall, lost a bunch of time there. DPI, their fuel tanks last somewhere between 25 and 50 laps a day. We've had 2 primary leaders in the DPI category in this lobby thus far in this stint. The main guys have been Mojave and also number 1 UK man 24. They've kind of been trying to lead back and forth. That result is more likely going to go in Mojave's favor unless he's had some massive incident I've not been able to see. But they've basically been trading back and forth every 10 to 15 minutes based on pit stops. Also early on, I'm talking like the first few moments of the stint, FCR Aspect ended up getting picked by Senna as well. Top speeds that we've been seeing thus far with the prototypes, I've been seeing Chevys that have been getting about 203 to 205 miles an hour. The 4 top speeds in this lobby thus far seems to be at roughly 210 miles an hour in today's event. That is without tow, as far as I understand. That's a run without tow going into turn number 1 here.
Real quick, we do want to give shout out to FTC Setup for streaming from his point of view. And Stokey Joe said, how's Doug doing? He's currently sitting in 18th right now. So he's not last, but he's in the back at the moment. And as far as you were saying about Mojave, he did have an accident or mistake in the bus stop. But then again, a lot of other people have made mistakes in the bus stop.
Important thing to remember, this is only the first stint in the race. Not only is it the first stint of the race, it's also, in a weird sense, the shortest stint of all of them. Only by technicalities, but in the first stint, TORA doesn't go underway until the field comes to start-finish line. Throughout the rest of the stints, the field will be going green flag, more in the infield section. So, a loss here isn't as damaging, even if we're talking about fractions of percent. It's not as damaging as it would be in stints 2 through 12.
Yeah, pretty much. Yes, I'm riding on board. We're gonna ride on board with number 1 UK fan in the number 8 car. Driving for Team OEC with, what was the team name? Oh, Simpson Auto. Currently sitting second. He's not too far from him, from E. But he does have a rear full, like FVR Savage is catching up on him. And again, apologies for having to move it over to here, but it is what it is.
Also, I see you there in the chat, Stokey Joe. Yeah, that's another thing that I have written down. I just forgot to mention. Real Youth had been having some significant lag issues in the early stints of the race. Fell very quickly behind the rest of the grid and ended up lagging out of the event very early. So it's a really, really rough start to that team in the first stint. Now they do have enough time to bounce back, but frankly, when you start having some connection issues like that, I'm not going to say it's terminal, but it's normally so dismantling to you around that can really have a negative effect. My mindset has always been, look, if you think you're going to have any lagging issues, just go ahead, hook up long Ethernet cables. It doesn't matter, even if it has to be a 150 Ethernet cable, you need to steal it off of your old auntie who lives next door. You gotta get that good grounded connection.
Pretty much. Pretty much. Which I am kind of glad that hopefully I got like a new router coming in today. I just don't know when, but that's one of the things I ended up buying off of eBay recently to hope get better internet. And hopefully it might help with my Xbox console companion and game streaming on there. So if not, I'll make sure I might end up at some point buying a capture card to help with streaming. So that way I don't have stuff that I was dealing with, especially if you were watching yesterday near the end of the the X-Race IMSA TUSCC at Indy. The stream essentially, again, cursing again, stream shit the bed pretty much and started having network quality problems and all that stuff. So it carried over into today and I was really, really pissed about that.
Alright, so at this stage of the event, we are closing down to the final round of pit stops, and then once those are on, will be a quick short sprint to the finish. Again, reminder, TORA typically doesn't want you making your final stops in the last 10 minutes of a stint. There will be exceptions if you end up in accidents. I've been on the negative receiving end of that before. Interesting thing as we watch number 1 UK fan 24, they seem to have figured out something. I don't know if they just have PCS on or what, but they seem to be pretty much cutting the exit of the bus stop, so that way they're just straight lining it coming onto Speedway Turn 3. And while they're doing that, they're not actually losing a whole lot of speed, and they're not getting sideways, losing action in the process. That may be something that will give them a significant advantage going forward. The question is going to be, can their teammates replicate that time and time and time again? Again, typically track limits are just, you know, hey, if it's paved, it's legal. Normally in TORA, you don't have to worry about track limits. There's not really a whole lot of issue of running on circuits where track limits can be abused, but that could be a very significant advantage in his favor going forward. We're going to see how this goes. True Galaxy Wolf in the chat says that they're going too much in off-track even by TORA stands, so that may be negatively looked upon, but that is something to take note of going forward. Here comes Senna up on Raygun, and...
Yeah, apologies for that. Yeah, sometimes these things, these distances can be a little wonky at times, so they're relatively not even close. Like, for example, Senna is about to enter this, like, area, and then you see, K-Mix Ronnie is a little ways back, so sometimes these distances can be a little bit wonky at times, so
also,
hopefully it'll...
Go on, go.
Yeah, hopefully it'll make it get back to normal and stuff like that, so this has been common ground in Forza now since this thing's been at end of life now.
Alright, so that GT car that just Unku that Senna overtook earlier, I was watching with them earlier while I was riding out with Senna, and
yeah,
Unku.
It's just like,
alright.
Yeah, just uncool. It's like you said, just like uncool. It's just like you take the O and L and cool and you take that out. That's basically kind of what it's like.
All right, well, very well then. I might as well just say uncle. But either way, that Dodge has been running a setup that currently has little to no aerodynamics whatsoever. I'm hearing that top speed for the GT class could be anywhere from 190 to maybe even 192 with the Vipers. I can't personally verify how accurate that is right now, but that is the words that I was hearing during Senna's part of the stream. We'll need to keep an eye on that going forward. Right now, I believe that who is the leader right now in the GT category? Isn't that a
that would be AWR Darda in a Chevy.
Oh.
They're in the number 999. Like another car that's paying tribute to Ken Blug. It's one of the AWR cars. And then we got right in front of him. I don't know if this is actually that could actually be for position right there because of all the wonkiness. Da Vinci might be the leader because Da Vinci got by Darda, their teammates. Apologies, I'm not familiar with some of these people outside of those that I know, like maybe say Just on Glue, Raygun, Sleepy, Doug, who else? Aspect, Senna, number one UK fan in E. Some of these people I am unfamiliar with, so I can't tell if it's he or she or any of that stuff, so try to make the most of this, but I think Da Vinci is in the lead.
Well, that's just kind of one of the nice. That's one of the nice things about TORA. Whether you like it or don't, I've not usually sung a whole lot of praise about TORA, but one of the biggest pluses about it, yes, why I would very willingly jump in here. A lot of people, it's a great way to intermingle, get to a little bit of crossover from various groups, various teams and stuff. I have my own cast and crew that I hang out with. You have your own, and now we all get to see them interact with
other people. Got a lot of people. Yeah, we got a lot of people. I do want to mention before, I was going to try and do this earlier, but we got some people who followed earlier. We got HRTXAV87, TWP Cully, AWR Domi, Denny_Knight, Pepe Vag, Kimry, VF1_Jimbo, Rabidus Rage, that's HCCR Rabidus, True Galaxy Wolf, FU Pixels, and RBHM Relic, thank you for the follow. We're at 172 now here on the channel. That's awesome to hear, True Galaxy Wolf. But we're gonna see. Nope. Darda is still behind Da Vinci. We're getting right on board with Darda, see if Darda can catch up to Da Vinci here. Both are in the. Unless no, they are in different numbers. I was getting confused there for a bit. But Darda's kept closing in on Da Vinci here.
HYR apparently is leading in the GT lobby for GT class for the B lobby. I do want to go ahead and say something about the B lobby. Very interesting chaos first lap in turn 2 in B lobby. SW Shredder ended up with a massive 2-second gap early on after a bunch of the DPI leaders. After the DPI leaders outside of him all had an instant going into the first hairpin on the circuit, so that kind of really shaked up things for the DPI class in the B lobby. So keep an eye on that going forward. One other thing
yes, Joe's leading B lobby GT. Nice.
Another thing to consider when it comes to that is that this is actually a three class event. The thing is, there are so few entries for the P2 category that we just don't have any P2s here in the C lobby. And then we want to go ahead and talk very briefly about the overall more TORA meta, if that makes sense. Particularly for TORA, the meta thing to do is just go out there, turn as many laps and get as far distance as absolutely possible. The less amount of time you spend battling, the better. You'll even see sometimes in A lobby, you'll have two really fast guys right on top of each other, not willing to fight with each other because they'd rather hook up on the draft and just kind of pull away in a straight ways. Here, you have people who end up in the B or C lobby, doing what they botched a qualifying. I won't say if it's intentional or not, But if they bought the qualifying, they end up in a lower category lobby, they'll go ahead, they don't have to worry about fighting, they just blitz through the field. If they have to make more overtake, they'll just blitz through the field. So that's kind of the meta, just get maximum distance and minimize your fighting. You turn that and you put that into this scenario where you do not have LMP2 cars here in the C lobby. Any top tier drivers or any teams with top tier drivers in this lobby that can run off with the lead in either the GT or the DPI class will be in great condition, because in a sense that is fewer variants that you have to worry about in the event. Overtaking an LMP2 car in a DPI is going to be a lot more different than trying to overtake his GTs all day through. You almost have to, simplify the way that you attack the circuit. Another thing on the exact same mindset is that GT drivers only have to worry about one sort of vehicle overtaking them. Again, the DPIs, the way that they overtake GTs and the way LMP2s overtake GTs are completely different things. We've seen this before, Jamor. You and I have broadcasted endurance races before that have had GTs, LMP2s, DPIs. I think that we could see, maybe not necessarily the overall TORA winner in this lobby, but I would not be surprised if we see a top 5 in DPI and a top 4 or top 3 in GT come from the C-Class lobby, simply because of the reduction in traffic variety.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, exactly. I can definitely tell you that it's based on the qualifying thing, but obviously when it comes to this, you might be in a higher position than where you are in the lobby. Like example, like a year or so ago, my first official race with Raven, I ended up helping getting my team 23rd overall amongst the DPs, and it's the same cars that we have in the field today with like the Chevys and Ford DPs. Like we were in the Ford, and we had, I don't know if he's still in the chat, Dan's towing service I think he had just joined. This was my first official race with them, and I end up in the stint, I end up getting 3rd, and I also helped my team get 3rd in the lobby, and we end up finishing 23rd overall. So you can get a better position in some of those lobbies. And we were in the F lobby, which is probably the lowest lobby we were in at the time with Sebring. But yeah, it's sometimes somebody's gonna get into a higher position, as we got battle for 17th right now between Sleepy and teammate Doug. At least for just this one race. I never thought I'd say that.
Sleepy trying to recover from that earlier incident that he had going through the bus stop that absolutely totaled the car. He's lost a lot of position, a lot of time due to that. We know he has a car that should be higher than this on the track, but he's now trying to dig himself out of a hole. We see him taking that Viper. He looks to the outside, looks to the inside. He's going to have a better run going into turn 1, so he should be able to overtake before the braking zone.
Yep, and he is now up to 17th, but Doug is trying to look onto the inside. Like I said, Doug must have capitalized on getting by Sleepy, because Sleepy must have had to battle some lap traffic earlier, and that might allow Doug to catch up and pass Sleepy at some point for 17th, but with no lap traffic, Sleepy just got back on him and freaking is now back, well, officially on the track, but obviously you can see with the player focus thing, it looks like it's big, but when in truth it's not. It's pretty much a Forza Motorsport 7 glitch, but they can't do anything about it because the game is pretty much in their pretty much dead.
That is one thing that is a little bit of a shame. Typically, traditionally, at its peak, TORA was having up to 6 or even 7 lobbies. You may have mentioned earlier that you have been in like an F lobby.
6. Yeah, 6 was the most I've been in.
But just at this point, the game is more than 5 years old, and unlike other platforms, it's just not a very stable platform, and that's really turned a lot of people away. It's a shame because I do think that, although yes, this game launched very, very poor, was basically rushed a year early, so that way Microsoft could get their product out. Microsoft could get a racing product out for the Series S. It kind of ended up being an issue where, the game wasn't properly run. A lot of the support for this game for its first 2 years after its launch was basically just throwing in a bunch of cars, hoping it'd stick, and then trying to update coding and stuff. It's helped a bit, but the game is still held together by old duct tape and glue.
But at least if anything, this game is a lot better than NASCAR ignition. That's for dang sure. Even if there's some issues with this game, it's still, in comparison to NASCAR 21 ignition, this game makes this game look like a masterpiece in comparison. But I do have a good feeling when it comes to the next one. I think Forza might have, at the time, because with everything going on with racing games right now, they are in prime position to be probably the top racing game right now with everything going on with the whole motorsport games fiascos and all that BS. FM8 has a prime position to be the best one, and even if people have to go and buy an Xbox Series X or X, still, they have a chance to capitalize on all of the controversy and stuff.
And well, we'll see. A big issue is always going to be Forza versus Gran Turismo. And Gran Turismo, Sony exclusive property. Yeah, Forza is a Microsoft exclusive property. And Polyphonic and Turn 10 have radically different design philosophies and gaming philosophies. I like Gran Turismo. Don't get me wrong. I will always say that Gran Turismo 2, I think, is quite honestly like one of the top 5 greatest games of all time. That was on the PS1. I will always maintain that Gran Turismo has always been a great property. But I honestly prefer Forza's systems a lot more. Alright, well anyways, I'm going to step aside for a bit more. I did not anticipate to actually start streaming this early, and I'm still getting things prepped up. I'm going to give you full control back. I'll still be in the party. I'm going to do a few more things and let you run this stream down to the end. I will be broadcasting on my own Twitch channel as well as Dremore, so we will basically have 2 broadcasters going to next in. On the assumption, that's the big thing, on the assumption that there's up being a dropout in this lobby in the first stint. If there's not, then we'll continue to be Dremora who will have the focus. Anyways, Dremora, I will hand it back over to you and let you run the grid basically down to the end of the stint.
Alright, thank you very much. We will be here going through the field in this, essentially this remainder of the stint for however many minutes are left. Judging by my time, maybe 27 minutes, potentially. And then again, these are always, end up cut short. As we see Senna is pulling away. We got, it's Doug, that's my teammate. Got into the grass a little bit and he lets Senna by. Senna is, I believe, one of those that's running yet a tribute to Ken Block at the moment. Number 143, it's more fitting that it's 143 paying tribute to Ken Block. Rest in peace. We did do a tribute to, I did do a tribute here in the OEC for them while driving the Unicorn as the pace car. You see some other teams are paying tribute in their own ways, as you can see. I believe this has to be the Ken Block Forever team. Yeah, I might be doing the same when it comes to my teams as well, when I bring them back. As we can see, he's got a lot of Ken Block stuff. Hoonigan, get the 143, even though it's not 43. I think somebody else has the 43. I don't know which. Yeah, 20 minutes. Yeah, we're trying to. It's tough to figure out how much time is left without figuring it out, so hopefully I'll have a timer on my, probably use a timer on my old phone. Probably have to use an old timer. I'll have to use my old phone at the moment when we get down to that, but We're gonna look it through the... And have a look here through the field. We got number 1 UK fan. Got number 1 UK fan in the number 8. This is, I believe, the Team OEC with Simpson Auto. The team consists of guys that are in OEC, and there was no race today for OEC. Because of this event. So it is number 1 UK fan, Phoenix, clearly not with Shockwave Racing anymore, and Siegel, 2 former drivers of mine. And they are currently leading, but not too far behind them is E-Ball Half. Number 15, that's an SDR team, I believe. Memory serves me right as I'm looking through my sheet. SDR team Euro Beat Daddy, I believe that's the team. At the moment, we're gonna go next. We got FBR Savage in the ACR, the number 501 ACR car. And we got Senna, I believe that's pretty much the Can Be Forever car. No, that's a Chevy. Yeah, that's the FTC car. That's the FTC Intercontinental, I believe. But they're paying a tribute to Ken Block. K-Mix. This is the K-Mix Motorsport 293. That's a Ford right there. And we got FCR Aspect there in the Chevy DP, the number 49 Chevy DP. And we got Offspring, I believe. Oh, this is the Ken B car. Okay, this is an interesting car, to say the least. You would think they would have something for Ken Block, but they got a yellow blue Red Bull on her. This is the Ken B Forever car. Okay. It looks like, unless it's a glitch. Oh, Offspring gets in the grass a little bit there, but we got MCE coming up. MCE Zesty left Brody, and Offspring goes into the grass a little bit there. I believe that means they're lapped out in MCE. That's the Lotus Racing with MCE car that Zesty Afro is in. And then we got, I believe, Dark Neo, who I believe this is the Backseat Bangers 696 car. I believe that's about all of the GPs. Now we're gonna go into this one. This is one of the AWR cars, either Italia or just regular Motorsport. But both are in Chevys. This one's in a 999. Looks like we're gonna have close to a battle for the GP lead right there. We're just going through the field here. Da Vinci is in the other AWR car. I don't know which one this is. Both are just the same, looking the same. This one's a Dodge. Or is it a Dodge? Oh yeah, this is pretty much the SDR team dodging the Apex. No, this is the Formula Velocity car. Okay, it's the Formula Velocity car. Okay. Then we got Reagan in the FFR 621 Chevy Furry Tandem Racing, as we see the battle for the lead, for the GP lead is heating up right now. We'll get to that here shortly. AF Sport with the Allied Force BF's car in the BMW M3 BRT Daniel, that is in a Chevy. I'm trying to figure out which one this one is. Oh, that's a Team 3R Esport 2 team. 691 Chevy. RBHM Viper, that's in the RBHM Chevy, number 48 Chevy. Sleepy is in the SDR team dodging the Apex Viper. Doug is in the, need to be on Doug right now. He's in our HYR Luxem24 Racing. That's the car I'll be racing in later. But real quick, if anybody wants to, this will be over on the YouTube channel, Damaging Gaming. So if anybody wants to go and subscribe to that, if you have a YouTube channel, of course, you're more than welcome to go and subscribe to that, as I am going to pull it up here. And I'm going to pull that up if anybody wants to go. Pull up the Twitch again. If anybody wants to go and subscribe, you're more than welcome to go and subscribe to that. That's where this will be in all future streams, hopefully back. As soon as I get back to working, it'll all be over there in such and such. So yeah, we were on board DMS Doug. He is in the HYR Luxem24 BMW. Go DNMD. He's in another BMW. This is the, trying to think of which one this one is in. I think this is Wall Racing, I believe. No, it's this MT. Yeah, I think this is Wall Racing, WHA Racing, I believe. I could be wrong. Or I could be right. I don't know. And then we also got the final one we have on here, the 488. This is HRT. This is the Les Jardiniers de Maranello people in the Ferrari. The only people I'm not seeing on here is the Apex Driving School in the Porsche RFR, which is surprising. They're the, so far as I'm aware, the only ones on here that aren't in the lobby. But hopefully we're gonna get back on board with this battle for the lead. As we see, number 1 UK fan is holding on to the lead right now. Clearly trying to think that this is a Porsche when it's not. It's a Ford GT, for Christ's sakes. You see, he goes into grass, but oh, it's over. All right then. We just got done pretty much with this. All right then. Well, that's gonna be okay. Thank you very much, VF1 Jimbo. Thank you very much. I knew that was the WA racing car. So there you go. Race is over. Well, at least it won. We're gonna get on. I'm trying to think who else is on board here. So we're gonna go into the other one. Or see if I can find the other. Okay, so we're gonna get on to try to figure out who else I'll be needing to join. Who else is usually the next one? I'll probably gonna have to join off of somebody I know. Race control. Let him get on board with somebody over there. Okay, you gotta join Fuego. There'd be Fuego. There'd be Fuego. Oh yeah, you're gonna. Oh yeah, good luck. I'll be. I'll be in there. And again, apologies for the late start. But it is what it is at the moment. But like I said, y'all want to go over and subscribe to the YouTube channel, go on ahead. That's probably, hopefully, where all future racing streams and stuff like that, gaming in general, will be at. As soon as I get things situated over there again, you know. But this was just a backup plan. I'll message Fuego here. Give Fuego a message. You see me message him so many times. Ha! And then we got Artie E. Pretty much it. Oh, Rabidus, did you want to take over? Unless you don't know how to stream or something like that. After, you know, probably 6. I will be streaming from my... I will mention that 7, I'll be streaming from my point of view in 7. I won't be... There we go. Oh, it's this low bandwidth. Alright, there we go. We got everything situated. Hopefully. Oh, we're gonna get two set up. Like I said, 7 will be from my point of view. And then maybe, let's see, 8, 9, 10, 11, we'll see if we can get somebody else for those. Who else would like to stream, unless you got racing in those other ones, 8, 9, 10, 11. Or even 7 for that matter as well. We're trying to get, as we're getting, as Fuego is setting things up now. Setting things up now. I should get in my car. Well, not this stint. Not in this one. Okay, cool. Awesome. Are you in 7, Rabidus? Oh, wait, no. I'm in 7 for this one. Ah! Got what's... I need to be in a car that's more fitting. Or do you mean like... Oh, you're in 9, 10, and 12. Okay, yeah, well, we got... okay, so... we could do... Okay. Well, I figured something out. Well, 12 is going to be done by, Insane Leader. I'm going to be doing 7 from my point of view. Yeah, no problem, and apologies for the late start, RBHM Relic, and thank you for, popping in. We got another follow. We have Maya Danlo 17 for the follow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No, Galaxy, I think we're gonna be good for a bit. Hopefully this time I'll have my timer and stuff. Fair enough, Relic. Fair enough. Getting things situated over here. We got... I think we're well ahead of schedule at the moment. We got 16. I think we're limited. So apologies, Galaxy. We're probably limited based on how many we can get. So yeah, that's the reason we can't do. Yeah, but it's still all good on my end. It's just that there's a 30-second delay on mine on the laptop. You know, maybe some interviews. We might bring you in from the party. I wouldn't say the lobby. Maybe the party for interviews and stuff like that. Chat, and then we might get some other people in here to see how they're doing. If anybody, by the way, if anybody wants to come in and just, you know, we could invite you to party.
Be aware though, because these are Xbox parties and they are not guest parties hosted on Discord, so be aware of that.
Yes. But yeah, we can invite you in to talk, interview, all that stuff. But when it comes to lobby, no. We're limited when it comes to the lobbies and stuff like that.
Last I looked, there's still MIA on who's going to be live streaming as broadcasters for the C lobby throughout.
Yeah, for 8
through
7. 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 7 is gonna be from my point of view, so that can
but you're
pretty much
racing.
be taken care of. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And I will be streaming it. It's just in my point of view. It just said, I think, 8, 9, 10, 11 we'll need to figure out or something like that.
And then hopefully I wake up in time for Stint 12. Yeah. That's going to be the big thing, because what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to, once I'm done broadcasting Stint 6, it's only going to be like 9 or 10 or something. I'm going to try and immediately go to sleep for just all of 6 hours so I can wake up in time for the final Stint coverage.
Yeah, that's...
I'm in between jobs right now, so my sleep, I've been getting lots of sleep. I'm honestly happier than I've been in a long time. But, yeah, all of a sudden readjusting back to a tight sleep schedule is going to be a bit hard for a single night.
Yeah, pretty much. It was like, I did wake up around 7 because that's where I had it, and then I fell back asleep, and then I heard my alarm like, oh crap, I need to wake up.
Also, right now, no one would be able to join this party because this party is invite-only mode.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So they'll have to. So you'll have to send a message to either Dramora or send a message to me. And I would assume that. Well, don't say it flat out, because if you say your Xbox name flat out, you're going to end up with a bunch of trolls and bullcrappers who just want to, do bot stuff. Much. Anyone who actually wants to jump in would already be in the TORA server and would know our actual Xbox names well enough. Especially you, because you've been doing this for a while.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, people could probably... I don't know if they could see our names or anything like that. I'm just... Got a few other people coming in. Apologies for the wait, but we're trying to get everybody we can to come in or something like all that.
I'm not going to join the lobby until we know one way or another if it's there. I will only start streaming on my end if I actually get allowed in. For all I know, the lobby could end up being nice and full for Stint 2. In which case, I would do the same thing I did last Stint, and I would just kind of shoot the breeze with you throughout, and I would not be streaming myself.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Well, that could be a good thing at the very least. It's like at least I got someone that I can talk to and stuff like that. As we see, Senna and Aspect are coming in. So we also got Frazier. We haven't even set the lobby up yet. Jesus, I feel bad for you, Rabidus. Oh, that's... must have been absolutely awful. Okay, let me see if I got you in here. No, I have to find you. Oh, there you are. Invite. There you go. Rabidus. Ah, the second ever subscriber. Congratulations. Thank you for the sub, Relic, even though that really wasn't necessary because I don't really pay attention to the subscribers. Wait. Oh, hello, Rabidus. I'll make sure to include your audio. If you did. You did include your audio, right? There should be like a box where you can click check and stuff like that. Right at the top. Okay, yep.
Got it.
But yeah, real quick, yeah, thank you, Relic. You're only the second person ever to have subscribed. It's like a badge of honor. Like, I don't do much subscriptions. I'm more about the followers. Thank you very much. But Rabidus, how are you doing? Hey, good to have you in the chat, Aspect. Apologies for being late a little bit, but again, it's... I said you have some time to come in and chat for a bit, Aspect. I've seen that name before. But, Rabidus, how are you doing today?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to find out to mute the stream so I can hear the chat, not like 3 times over.
Fair enough, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going all right. Just sitting, chilling. Just trying to help
we're doing
Riddle
this
with his issue, but is
Riddle,
not a whole lot we can do about it.
Oh, wow, I did not expect this. An anonymous gifter. Tier 1 sub to Spectrum. Ooh, nice. 3rd subscriber. Thank you, whoever anonymous gifter. I would not be surprised if it's Relic. We got a few people in here. Like I said, I normally am not of the subscribers, but that's awesome that is awesome you do that. I don't even know. Spectre, are you in here? I don't even know if Spectra is in here. No, Spectra isn't. Oh. Let me think on that. Insane. I'm excited. Excited for the different cars that are going to be on track. All those that are... excited for how this will all play out next weekend. So, I don't expect to watch... Jake! Nice to have you over here, man!
Alright, is this working now?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Nice to see you this morning, Jake.
Yeah, so Doug is Lux Sim, correct?
Yep. My team.
Yep, so
That might be the... Yeah, this is my team right here. Trying to get things ready.
trying to do some math.
Still. Oh, yeah, I'm in Stints 7 too, Jake. Oh.
So if my math's right, Riddle for Bitcoin should get about 130,000 for mileage.
And another one for Mr. Eham Torque. Eham or whatever it is. Eham Torque. Yet another one. Thank you very much. Like I said, I'm not one for the subscribers, Relic, but it's always appreciated. I'm all about the follows. That is more of me.
You're not affiliate?
Yeah, I am affiliate. On Twitch. Yes. It was because of Lamong for TORA that I became an affiliate. Kurgan 1984. Thank you for first time in the chat. Welcome, Kurgan. Got Phoenix coming in now. Still waiting on the lobby to probably set up. Yes, Relic has gifted to Spectra and Mr. Eham Torque. Oh, Nightbot got you, Jake. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm now seeing it. TORA. Nice to have you here. Yep. Yeah, I'll be like, hey, Jake, bye, Jake. Be saying it multiple times throughout the race. Got 23 people in here. Welcome. I have no idea what you're saying, Kurgan, but thank you for popping into the stream. I do not understand that language. I'm more of an English-speaking person. But it's always cool. It's always cool that people of foreign languages are in the chat. I think you're the first. Anyway, I will be right back. I need to go and oh yeah, turn.
Jamora, where's you got all of our guys in?
Looks like we might have everybody. I have no idea what this is. I might need a translator for these words. It's hard to understand. Sorry, apologies, Kurgan. It's not you. It's just that I might need someone who can Yeah, translate what some of these words. Tante saluti a tutti da basin vado for AWR about that. What does it say? I'm like, don't tell me it's something like. Not at all.
I'm gonna try to bring
Yeah,
up.
Let's see. If there's only gonna be. Okay, I'll.
Alright, here's hoping this works out and there's not going to be last minute someone actually shows up. I've been watching the lobby.
No, we got everybody. We got everybody.
Alright. Alright. Well, here's hoping it stays that way. I'm going to start my end of the stream.
Alright. Please tell me Kurgan or Darda, well, at least Darda knows some English. Fresh fish since 2016. We're getting set to go.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Racing.
I'm host for today's broadcast of my Insane Layer 13. I'm also joined by SCR Jamora as we prepare to get underway for the start of the second round of TORA's 24 Hours at Daytona here for the C Lobby category. It's a nearly full field in today's event, 22 entrants, including 9 DPIs and, well, sorry, not 12, 13 DTs. Jamora, you were here, you were covering the first stint, or at least part of the first stint. What can you, and you've had a lot of experience covering these tour events before. In your opinion, what can we look forward to in our second stint at Daytona here?
Hopefully just maybe a good amount of path battles. Hopefully. Oh.
You may have been dealing with lagouts early on. Hopefully not, but yeah, it looks like they may be doing a lobby restart. There may be a issue with the lobby here before they even got to the line this time. I'm gonna step aside for a bit. I will be back.
Okay, Kurgan knows some English. Okay. If you could, Kurgan. What did you say earlier? Because I'm not one that, Okay, Kurgan. Where will we find... Ah, here is... Kieran Mack with the follow. Thank you very much, Kieran Mack. Don't know why we're in this version. We should be in the sports car version. Hopefully it'll change that soon. Hopefully back as soon as this changes.
Alright, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I am back, and they are in the process of getting our second attempt at a lobby start underway right now. Typically, TORA does whatever they do to try and get these events going without too much of an issue, but, you know, with this game not being the most stable and then people coming from all across the Americas and Europe, and usually you get some people from when it comes to internet quality, so.
Yeah.
Had a couple Puerto Ricans. That was fun.
Yeah,
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I believe Kurgan and Zarda are the first ever, but it took so long for it to happen, but I think they're the first ones to ever speak a foreign language in my stream. And we got phased intro with the fall.
Like in the prior lobby, it looks like it's Apex Fuego who is hosting us, and we'll be waiting on his word to get underway. Still a few drivers who haven't quite readied up yet, including FVR Savage and SWR Phoenix. As I say that, Phoenix has just readied up. We'll be setting up the proper starting grid relatively shortly here, and then we will be underway for our event here at Daytona. Second round. For those of you who did not catch the first bit of the first stint in C Lobby, which would not surprise me considering that there were a lot of headaches. Drumore was supposed to stream that straight to YouTube. A lot of issues in his end that he had to resort to a Twitch stream after the first half of the C Lobby stint was already over. But anyways, some of the highlights in the first stint thus far. E. Mojave and number 1 UKF4 and 24, they have been the primary leaders. In the end, it was UKF4 and 24 who ended up winning that first stint. It might be looked at post-event, though. We saw several times where he was just blitzing right through the grass coming out of the bus stop. I didn't know you could even do that and get benefits out of it, but he apparently figured out a way that he could just cut the track right through. Again, driver is always looking for that small racing advantage. It looks like he found one. I'm interested to see how TORA is going to end up ruling that going forward.
Yeah, it's mostly, here's the thing.
So,
I think it's mostly, oh, nope, not yet.
Nope. There's they changed the ruling for that. From qualifying.
I think it's qualifying. Yeah, it's qualified and keep it as clean as possible, pretty much.
Right. You have to
racing gear. It's
for the regs to be clean. But during the race, since they don't have to worry about clean laps or whatever like that, going into bus stop, you can clip the grass and the yellow curb. You must keep your right tires on the yellow curb. If you do not have your right tires on the curb, you're in the wrong.
Pretty
on
much.
Corner exit, same thing applies. Keep the right tires on the curb and you're fine. If you don't, you're in the wrong. And the first time is warning, second time is distance penalty, and I think a third is it gets steadily worse. And if you do it like every lap, they'll just straight DQ you for the whole stint. So instead of getting, a small penalty, you're gonna get hit with just a 0, and there's nothing you can do to come back from a 0.
It's almost as frustrating as what happened with Max Verstappen recently.
I don't pay attention to anything.
Well,
No, Max Verstappen's F1. He was having that trouble with the Le Mans virtual stuff recently.
Oh. But still, I don't watch F1 already, so I have no idea what you're talking about.
Alright, so other incidents and other highlights that occurred in the first hour and 40 minutes, 2 hours realistically, but technically an hour and 40 minutes. Other things of note, Riddle Ute had a start, but ended up lagging out in the first 15 minutes of that event. Just horrible start for him and that team. FTC Senna ended up making contact with Aspect early on in that stint. Kind of screwed both of them over a little bit, and then Senna also ended up running off-spring into the outside wall in Speedway Turn 2, as the two of them are trying to get around a lap GT car around the outside. Cars don't really have a whole lot of grip. I know it seems like I might be singling out Senna. I'm not. It's nothing against Senna. I haven't actually interacted with one or another. It's just he was the only person who had a stream going for about the first hour of the C lobby. So everything I know about the first stint was pretty much based off of what he did or didn't see. We did have one of the Dodges. I don't remember who it was. I think it was Speeds or something like that. Ended up with a accident in the bus stop and ended up totaling the car. Lost a lot of time in the process. It's really kind of upset them real badly. Top speeds. We've been seeing speeds up to 210 miles an hour going into turn 1. Apparently, there are going to be Fords that might be running that could potentially hit 214 miles an hour going into turn 1 without the draft. I'd be very interested to see if that setup's even going to be competitive, because that setup suggests that you've sacrificed a lot of handling for top end, and you do need to find some sort of balance. Yes, your balance is going to be skewed towards top end, but you need to have some level of handling. It's not just you're not just running the NASCAR oval around here. Fuel stints seem to be about 25 to 28 laps for the DPIs. I was not able to get information as to what the fuel stints are looking like for the GT category.
Yeah.
Alright, so here we
are
are.
Getting started again. Once again. Hopefully this time we'll get this started here.
And 9 DPIs and 13 GT cars. Again, this is actually officially and I mentioned this while it was just Remorse stream, but I'll mention it again for those who have just jumped in with mine. This is actually a 3-category event. However, there were so few entrants for the LMP2 category, and if I had known there was an LMP2 category, I actually would have considered signing up for driving instead of racing. I don't normally do TORA, but I like the LMP2s in this game. By the way, apparently, there were so few people who showed up for the LMP2 category that they're all filtered into the A and B lobbies. We do not have it in the C lobby, and that will likely have a significant positive effect for the drivers here that keep their nose clean. You don't have to worry about LMP2 cars, which, yeah, it's a little bit harder and a little bit more difficult to overtake and be overtaken by them. I think the top GT drivers and the top DPI drivers in this category will significantly benefit from not having to worry about another variant of traffic on the circuit today.
And we're back under green here in stint 2 of C lobby.
SC22 Raptor trying to keep up with Aspect, but now he needs to keep his focus on Young Torque, who is right behind him as they come down out of the final infield hairpin, run around and merge onto Speedway Turn 1. Aspect has gotten right there behind your leader. We could have a little bit of a fight on our hands for the top position early on here at Daytona in their second stint for C-Log.
All the while, we might need to keep an eye on Yom Torque and Phoenix, as those were the 2 cars that were battling earlier. Or those were the 2 cars that were battling in stint 1 earlier. Already, Yom Torque is on the bumper of Raptor right now.
It's also been a really significant drop-off. They're side-by-side fighting for DPIs farther back. The off-screen, they're all kind of on top of each other on the rundown. I love him see Le Mans paint schemes. Honestly, one of the most fascinating ones here. Off-screen, though, trapped on the outside, and look at how fast you're. Holy moly, that was a lockup, and Dr. Neo locked up the brakes tremendously to go ahead and turn 1. Very nearly took out the backs of Senna and Le Mans, and now Le Mans goes on circuit.
Le Mans goes way off.
First time going through turn 1 with anger, and it looks like we're having drivers struggling with power application on exit and the braking on corner entry, and we're seeing Le Mans. Can we see Le Mans? Although he has one of the best paint schemes, sadly this is not real life. We are not Warhammer 40k orcs. We are better than that. Paints do not make you faster, and Kimsey is finding out the hard way. He is now last in his category right now. They continue to fight in front of him, but most notably, you look at the front of the field, and it is still the number trying to see what number that is. That's FVR 501 at the front of the field at the moment, and right behind is FCR Aspect here.
Don't blink, because Phoenix has somehow made it up to third and looks to catch up to the leaders right now.
Another driver who's had an absolutely horrendous start to this stint is this man here, last place in the DT category in that blue Dodge. That is Pixels in that number 29. Just a horrible, horrible start to the event. He's already lost a bunch of time to the people ahead of him. Speaking of which, right in front of him, look at this absolute gaggle here. XR Kipik is there in 21st position, and you can see he's going to go around the outside of AX4X Boosted. Boost ends up paying the grass coming out of the bus stop, loses a bunch of time. Now he does to the inside of another DT. That's a Chevrolet number 48. Side by side for 19th, now 18th position. And it looks like he will go ahead and get by
it is
him.
a 19th position. It is for the 19th position.
And he's already saying his sights now on those BMW GT2s that are ahead as those cars are diving now into turn number 1. It's a bit of a gap from 17th until you get to 16th. When that position, you have 2 more GT cars. Again, for right now, it's just going to be GT all by himself. We're not going to see DPIs really fighting with amongst them for a while. Wow, Ranka just barely avoided the Dodge, who got really sideways on the out exit curving. Who was that he just barely avoided? Was that STCG Galaxy?
Yes, Galaxy down to 13th now.
So this is promoted Raygun up into 12th. That would be 4th overall in the DT category. The 3rd overall in the DT category.
Third. Third.
And if you look at just a little bit behind that, Kimi has continued to pick up with XR Kimiri has continued to pick up positions. He is now same behind Apex Fuego, the 15th position overall right now. But leading in the DT category is AWR Nismo. No one, period, has been able to touch Nismo since the start of the stint. Granted, we're only about 10 to 15 minutes into this, but Nismo is opening up a gap on the rest of the field very quickly. He's got clean air ahead of him, clean air behind him. This is perfect. This is exactly what you want to see happen, and he's going to want to stay in this position for as long as he possibly can today.
Yeah, it's been since I've taken over it all. The AWR cars have been just been blazing through the field and dominating in that car.
So once again, we turn our focus to the DPIs. In front of the field is FBR Savage and FCR Aspect going up. Just not really fighting it out yet. Aspect's just kind of stalking Savage, letting Savage put up some drag Aspect a little bit faster through the corners. I say that, but Aspect's taking a much wider line in Speedway turns 1 and 2 now. I'm not sure what the idea is there, but that matte black, well, it looks matte black in front, but actually purple, lighting. Yeah, lighting.
Darker blue.
Yeah, lighting really.
Yeah, lighting really plays a factor, but yeah, it's kind of like it's a darker blue. It's like maybe it's one of those like it's like a navy blue or something like a darker blue. But yeah, it's not purple. Yeah, I think the only car that's purple is the SDR guy, and that's like Yam Torque, and they're clearly purple with some black in there. So they're clearly purple
too. Luxem's got purple.
Yeah, my team, yeah, we do have some purple in the car.
There's also Dr. Neil X. He is 7th right now, and he has like a pinkish purple on the back of the car. It's not quite pink, but it's not quite purple. It's a weird in-between area, as he is right now trying to defend his 7th position right now against Offspring 427. I guess Offspring is there, and he wants Neo to show him how to lie because he's getting closer all the time. He's training it all against one because it's not that hard to teach. Another clever curve sets off an unsuspecting swerve, but as you get back in the line, you see Raptor still in the lead of this fight as they come out of the second hairpin on the run down to Speedway Turn 1 once again in this three-way fight with the DPIs from 6 to 8.
Yeah, meanwhile, Yam Torque finally got by Senna for 4th and is looking to maybe catch up to Phoenix and resume this battle between the FDR and Team OEC. Once again,
Something else to take note of, FTC Galaxy in the GT class has had a bit of an incident. He's actually fallen behind Fraser in that BMW. He's going to try and look around the outside, go through the second hairpin corner. Can't really take advantage of it, though, because Fraser is right there, has his car parked on the corner exit out of that hairpin, and then there's also another BMW behind. It looks like BMW may not have the outright
that's
pace.
the WHA Racing, I believe. That's the other team.
Here
That
comes
black
Galaxy to the inside of Fraser. Fraser comes, kind of drifts down front of him. You got one Dodge trying to fight against 3 different BMWs. This is not really an ideal situation for Galaxy, because it doesn't matter what he does to the person ahead, he has to worry about someone right behind him.
Yes. This is one of my teammates in the race right now, trying to hold off, and we've got the drivers behind him.
It's hard because the Beamer does not have power. It has all the handling and infield, but it doesn't have the power for the
Yeah, it does.
Beamer section.
It's a situational type of car, because I was doing pretty good and it's been doing some practicing for it in the daylight, but realizing it's that I'm only racing in the night and stuff like that. It's like I needed to get like a really good team for the night and stuff like that.
Fight for third right now in GT goes to Apex Fuego, fighting against Raygun versus Zombie. Raygun has, because I've gotten a lot to follow Raygun for years. He's someone that I've known for a while. Raygun has absolutely improved his pace and has become a better and better driver. I'm not going to say that he's had one of those overnight massive improvements, but he is definitely stepping up and improving his driving skill and performance. Side by side as they come out of the second hairpin, Fuego on the inside, Raygun on the outside. That swaps as they come into the final infield corner and merge onto the speedway section. Fuego trapped on the outside, Raygun on the inside, and it does look like for the moment Raygun will have the position. Fuego is really trying to fight back on the outside, but I don't know if there's enough power in that Porsche to let him get by that Viper. Yeah, not quite, but there's still side by side. Someone's gonna have to back
That's not a
out.
Viper, that's a Chevy. Yeah, that's a Chevy and a Porsche.
Why did I say Viper? Okay, I'm stupid. By the way, Fuego does actually outbreak Raygun going into the bus stop. So Fuego, who is your lobby host, will now move up into third for the GT category.
Fuego has the
this
line.
is
You want to be a little further outside going into the bus stop.
Yeah.
Always go over brake and
Yeah,
butcher it.
Yeah, and I know this car all too well. It's a really good car. I don't know if
Alright, so it is now time for DPI to start catching lap traffic. You can see FB Pixels holds the inside line. Savage has to go around the outside, but this is where circumstances change. Savage is able to clear the first of the GT lap traffic without really any issue, as he now barrels down on 21st place overall and 12th in the GT class. As they come across the line, that's AX4X Boost. Boost was up near the front, not near the front, but near the middle of the field at the start of this, but it's just not been able to keep pace. Easy, smooth overtake by Savage around the outside in the braking zone. Have a mess. Look here, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, you have all these cars right on top of each other. No one really in a position to make a move, but it does seem like the majority of these Beamers are all on top of each other when it comes to performance. They seem to get away from each other. They can't really fight forward very much, backward very much either.
yeah.
One mistake would make a big issue.
And the other thing to consider is that
Well, I just lost connection. Hold on, I'm trying to get back in here again. Yes, I just got back into this because I just got disconnected, but it looks like Phoenix all over the back bumper of Savage as they were exiting the bus stop. It is about a few car lengths for Savage to. Can Savage hold on, or will Phoenix be able to get by? Oh, and Savage got into the grass! Phoenix to the inside! He clears Savage! Phoenix to the lead of the DPs! But Savage ain't giving up. Phoenix once again. See if he can try and use Fuego as a pick, but he couldn't, as they got by with ease. Oh yes, he. Yes, a new leader in the DPs here in this stint. It is SWR Phoenix for Team OEC with Cincinnati. And he makes, and he. Oh, Ismail! Base Intro is asking how is Raptor getting on. He is currently sitting in 8th place overall and 8th in the DPs right now. Currently at the moment, I'm not seeing much with much from him. He's just been chilling in the back at the moment. Driving in the Lotus car, the Lotus Racing with MCE car. Sitting in 8th place right now. That's the Ken, yeah, that's the Ken B Ford Ever. The Ken B Ford Ever tribute car. Not counting Senna's, which was actually a proper Ken Block tribute. But oh, we're seeing aspect, Raptor. Yes, I was mistaken because of the whole ordering stuff. It is Raptor who is in 7th, but it's looking like Offspring might have the advantage here. Oh, but no, Raptor! Yes, but it's... Yes, Raptor came back onto the track successfully, and Offspring just backed it off right now. As Raptor now pulling away. Raptor is currently not in 8th, but is in 7th. As they are, it looks like we got a slow car on the bottom. That is that's RBHM Jella. That's the RBHM guys. TCR, we got TCR in here. Yeah. At the moment, let's look at our team at the moment. Fraser's doing pretty good. He's doing, I believe, if I'm correct. Oh, and here comes Galaxy. Yes, we got, nice to have you in here, TCR Dread. Teammate of mine. And it's looking like Fraser is battling Galaxy for 17th overall. Galaxy gonna look to the inside. Galaxy at one point was 15th or somewhere around there, and for some reason he has fallen back at the moment. And then we're gonna look and see if we can find the other teammates. Yes, meanwhile, we got ourselves a battle for 15th overall. Psycho Steph is the other HYR car, trying to hold off Ray Gun for 15th. Don't ignore everything you're seeing on the screen yet. Yes, Psycho Steph is in 15th right now. It's just that it's a Forza glitch that the orderings are all different at the moment. So far, the HYR guys are sort of mid-pack, mid to like in the back of the pack. So that's where they're at. So I will be right back. But freaking insane will keep you. Hopefully he'll see something going on, so I will be right back. Yes, I just came back, and it looks like... Hello. Yeah, you were saying. Yeah, you were saying he isn't in last because we do have somebody who is no longer in the field, that being AWR Fracchio, however you say that name. Fracchio got DC'd, so there are now only 12 GT cars remaining in the field. Does he? Oh, get them! Oh! Yes, Phoenix was able to send it in turn one and capitalize right there and regains the lead. The DP lead here in C lobby. It ain't quite off. And he is pulling. Clean air is a yes, it looks like Savage is trying to keep up with Phoenix right now for the lead here. Apologies for some of the liveries being default. Ones I rejoined after the disconnect, some of them just had the regular default liveries, one of them being the SWR Phoenix's car. Yeah, he's pulled off. Something might... Yeah, AFK or something like that. Yeah. Yes, all the while, there's still a battle for the DP to lead right now.
Absolutely. Ravenous, absolutely. We are on board. Sleepy wants to know how the DP is.
And oh, we got one that went off.
In the bus stop. That is Effie Pixels. He went off a little bit there.
I really am not aware.
I think could be like he's going up in the 180s or getting close to the 190s right now as I'm looking at the telemetry for this just in general. Maybe in this oval part here. Yes, I know that this well, I guess we won't know here because yeah, you can get pit lap for Nismo. Let's see we see Fuego is now the leader of the GTs for now, because they are in the pits. Fuego is in the number 54 Porsche Flying Lizard.
Yeah!
Top speed can be coming into the bus stop here. Yes. Yes, Phoenix is caught right back up, and it all comes down to this as they are approaching the second place of it. And oh, he gets it! Oh, that's Nismo in the grass! Nismo into the tire wall! Here comes Young Torque! Young Torque is there! Oh, Nismo did kind of play a factor. It helps Young Torque catch up to these two. Please! Yes, Young Torque back in second again, and oops! It looked like Phoenix was trying to send Young Torque up the track a little bit there, but Young Torque wouldn't budge. As the DB leaders are catching up to Pixel, who just goes in the grass. Young Torque all over the back bumper of Phoenix. All while trying. Phoenix on the outside! Phoenix is on the outside, they're side by side right now! Coming into awful turn 3. Who's going to give? Way go entrance. Jeez, I'm gonna have to lower the settings here real quick, and hopefully that will help it. Help the stream settings or something like that.
Phoenix in the... Phoenix has somehow found a way to get by Savage and reclaim the lead. But all the while, here comes Young Torque all over the back bumper of Savage now.
Stop, make a move right there.
Yeah, Young Torque trying to go on the outside.
Could not make it stick. Savage holds on to second.
Oh, it's one car and one car got all. Hazza went into the grass, but he braked it. He braked. He was fortunate enough to brake and only hit the tire wall slightly, so he is able to keep the car in one piece at least.
Getting back on Phoenix now. Phoenix going a little bit wide there.
Trying to get by Ray Gun.
Yeah, I already did a timer. Yeah, I already have a timer all set pretty much. We got less than 33 minutes to go.
That was savage. Really gets in the back. Not quite. Phoenix holds on.
right now. I'm on board with the GT leader, AWR Nismo, who's
And it was Savage! Savage backs off and it's still Phoenix in the lead.
But that's allow these two. Here comes Savage. Savage is looking to the outside. Yep, it is X3R Camry, and they're gonna be. Oh, it looks like Phoenix might use it as a pick. No, he does not. Yeah, he was trying to get out of the way of the GT car, so he was like. Phoenix gets back to the lead, but Savage is right there.
Seriously, thank you. Nice job. That way I can run lap here.
And then again, he always tries to keep up here on the oval parts. And again, he put like too much downforce and not enough in the speed to be able to keep up with them in the oval parts. Oh, and here comes Savage! Savage in the lead! Savage back to the lead! Oh! Yeah, pretty much. You can only imagine what they are saying right now, or maybe, like, you know, it's all that stuff. And if I know Phoenix, he's probably complaining about GT. And Face Intro said, yet another GT sent by the DP, zero racecraft. Well, it's also kind of true, considering Phoenix hates the GTs, even though he races in them, and what we see. Yeah, I think it's mostly a personal. It's mostly a personal hate for GTs. He keeps it to himself sometimes, but also sometimes he does say, "God, I hate GTs." Sometimes he says it out loud in some league races, so I know him all too well. Yes, as we can see, Yom Torque is fading from these guys. Oh, it's 3 wide! Oh my God! Fuego and Decolación! Yeah, he's out. He's really damaged too. As we can now see, Senna is all over Yom Torque now. Wow, yeah, I hate to see it for those two. Yeah, he probably knows now. Yeah, because they're in the voice together. Everybody's in the same VC, so they will know. Yeah, and yes, indeed, phase 2 races ruined. Everybody who's watching, you just saw Phoenix and Savage were trying to get by Fuego. They did, but then Fuego lost it, got into the tire wall, and then comes Yom Torque. No, 5th overall. And Phoenix is still holding on to the lead now. Yeah, he had enough space between him. Yeah, that was unfortunate between him and Fuego. And then Phoenix to currently fourth. Yes, indeed. So that it all comes down to that pit, and both of them might be coming in here soon. Considering, well, in terms of the fields for at least Phoenix, it's pretty low at the moment. Whereas Savage can maybe go one more lap. Yeah, Dark Neo, pretty much. Yeah, Dr. Neo, pretty much. Yeah, Neo, like Neo from Matrix, pretty much, in some cases. It's Dark Neo. Like, it's the evil version of Neo. I think Phoenix. No, Phoenix is coming in. Both are coming in. I'm surprised. Oh! Time is left on the clock. Less than 18 minutes. like to see that for... Plaza.
I think what's going on here is like, oh, it's finished.
They're thinking win. They're thinking it's like a full race. Like they think this is a whole race. Lobby win even. Yeah.
Thanks, Matt.
Yeah. Yep, less than a minute and a half. Yep.
And podium for GT.
Yep, so it is FVR Savage for ACR winning this stint. And then in the GTs, it is Nismo winning it for whatever team this one is, but I know it's one of the AWR cars. Whether it's regular AWR Motorsport or it's AWR Italia, I really don't know. We've only had one disconnect, and that was the other AWR car, Frakia. But yes. Yeah, him and Darda were one of those that were the first non-English speaking people in the chat, which is always a cool thing. I believe, yes, they're the first two, so they made history in my chat that I got foreign people speaking a foreign language in my chat. That's a bucket list thing. And I believe I'm gonna get going to hopefully find out who the other... Gotta remember who is in... E. Mojave? I believe it was E. Mojave. I could... Oh yeah, Artie! It's Artie! In fact, they're already in a lobby. Yes, Artie. Well, I already know who is in the other one, so it should be Artie, and they already got a few people in here. But I am in the lobby with the others. Got a few. We got HRT Minimoy26. Also, thank you for that follow on Twitter, Minimoy, if you're still there. Who is the other one? Ah, yes, it is Dan in the DMS car this time around. Got a few other people coming in. We got, aside from myself, why am I in the frickin'... I should not be in the Dodge. Change driver groups. It should be this one. Select car. Don't know why it has me in that. Yeah, we'll basically wait on the other ones. Oh, if you need an invite, insane. Here you go. I'll send you an invite. Yeah, I believe in this next one it should be... I think in this one for...
Ray gun.
Oh, yes? Okay.
I will be right back. What's up? Oh, okay. So it'll just be me. Oh, okay. Okay. Let me look and see what's. I'm trying to see. Oh. Let me take this time and try and sleep this one. Apologies for the wait. I'm like, why is already a 919? Hey, Seagull, nice to have you in here. Apologies for earlier trying to get the stream set up over on YouTube, but yeah, we got hypertension in the chat. Haha, Scarlet, Seagull, and Dan in the same lobby. No, I think he means by DMS, Dan. Scarlet, yeah, then there's Seagull. Up to 179 followers. Oof. Yeah. Seagull, you got a lot to live up to after the chaos that was last sentence. Whew! Fraser with the raid. Thank you for the raid, Fraser. Yeah, pretty much he was like him, and then there was Savage. They were battling for the lead. Frickin' Yom Torque got involved, and it's a pretty good aspect. Nice to have you in here and you can be chatting amongst us finally. Oh yeah, Dan's in this. Well, I can't load up things quite yet. Yep. We lost Spanner. Don't know why every other car that shows up is freaking my car, but that's just, I just don't know why. Yep. Ooh.
I don't think that was in this lobby though.
No, no, that was I believe that was B.
Hmm.
E lobby's gonna be really weird also. I don't know everything about on there, but I did catch the very start of B lobby from one of my friends was running there, and they had a incident lap one going into the first hairpin, but like 4 different guys basically had to despite it like really breaking and upsetting the entire thing. The E lobby is really
Yep.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying stop beating each other.
this has been great racing in my opinion. I wish more
Oh yeah.
happens like this would come. This is the way that yeah, that's a big issue.
Yep.
Hey, actually, before you're not able to go technically go faster right now, are you?
Nope. That option is not there yet.
Yep, I'm racing in B.
Yeah,
Yep.
like the
Yep. At least it's not like a couple years past where they're spending hours in Delta. Those were
Yeah.
rough days.
Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host, Mr. T30P. I'm going to be back here again for some crowd surfing racing and more circuits. We are coming to Las
Hmm. Yes, I am here. Stop for what? Oh, I've been go. Oh, who's saying that? I mean, if you, you know what? I will. Everybody, yeah, I'll be back, but don't try to go over to Insane Leaders. Uh, his will be stream. He'll be streaming pretty much all of Stints 3. This is at least a good enough of a chance to take a break at least for once. So, I will hopefully be back.
servers that apparently there are too many streamers in this lobby. I don't know how because we don't even have the lobby filled yet, but
Yeah, and
according to the
actually the
officials,
streamers that they're only allowed is you and Mark. That's it.
well, apparently
So if
right
there's another
now,
streamer, then they are not allowed.
Yeah.
Right now, TCRT in the server has said that one of us needs to leave. So
who's the missing one? Or who's the extra?
I don't know.
I've been the
Someone
one
who
still
didn't-
go. I've been the
team
one
that
that's still
didn't
go.
show up. Yeah, some team that didn't.
Yeah, Fuego just joined. We now have a full lobby. Yeah, yeah, we got the approval. Yeah, we got the approval from.
What's that?
Yeah, we got.
Yeah. Apparently they're
We got everybody. Oh, I got disconnected.
No, apparently, no. Apparently, there is one more person showing up for just this stint. I don't know why they weren't there for stint 2, but there's apparently one more.
Okay, well, I guess I'll take a break from streaming, everybody. I'll hopefully be back for next